My name is Jacqueline Huettenmoser, and I'm delighted to present a quick overview of the Feast Farm project. Feast Farm is a collaborative project of the Montpelier Community Services Department that's growing food for the Senior Activity Center's Feast Senior Meals program. We started thinking about the prospect of starting a farm for the Feast Senior Meals program back in fall of 2019, and we had a few goals in mind for this project. Firstly, we directly wanted to support the Feast program. Feast Senior Meals program serves on average 18,000 meals per year through Meals on Wheels and via curbside pickup to seniors over 60. Feast meals are cooked and served at the Montpelier Senior Activity Center, and the folks who produce the meals are pretty conscious of where they source their ingredients from. Feast does utilize a lot of gleaned produce from Community Harvest of Central Vermont, and our goal was certainly not to replace this because it's quite often high-quality local produce, but rather to complement it. So by having Feast Farm fill in the gaps, the chef is better able to spend their money on ingredients that we can't provide, like olive oil and meat. We wanted to support the Feast program in a couple of other ways too. We think it's important for people to have a connection to their food and where it comes from. So we're not growing the food just to save money, but as the Community Services Department, it's our mission to build and support community. Through Feast Farm, we endeavor to provide opportunities for intergenerational connection, for people to learn about growing nutritious food and growing it sustainably, and also for people of all ages and abilities and backgrounds to have access to meaningful work and volunteer opportunities. We started planning the project throughout last winter, but when the pandemic hit, we had to change some major plans. We had been hoping to host a farm camp for local kids. We had been hoping to host large groups of students and volunteers. But when we saw how the pandemic revealed the fragility of our food system, it felt all the more important to continue this project. So we started by hosting a limited number of volunteers once a week, and it was so encouraging to see how excited people were to be there helping out and getting their hands dirty to grow food for their neighbors. We had a small but mighty group of regulars who would come out every week, including Amy in the top right, who painted these beautiful signs, and a small group of high schoolers who would come out at 9 a.m. every Monday morning, which always surprised me. These are some of the numbers that came out of the farm in its first season, and we're really proud of all of these metrics. But I think a lot of the success of this project isn't quantifiable. And our real win for the community has more to do with fostering connections, connecting people to each other, to themselves, to their food, and to the land. This is a photo from a farm tour that we hosted last fall, and we're hoping to have more of these to get more people out to the farm. We want to have the community members, who are the real stakeholders, formulate the vision for the project. We certainly don't want to just involve the community in our farm, but rather empower them to be leaders on their farm. And how we grow the project has to be informed by the community. So please reach out to tell us what you think about the project and what your vision is for it, how you'd like to be involved. Thanks for watching.